When it comes to senior pranks, someone's got to step up to the plate. And if you're the staff of a school, you should be praying that the ones who do are just the normal sports-playing popular kids who are just going to recycle some old idea like pouring bouncy balls down the hallway. And what you don't want is my friends in high school to take the reins of the senior prank. Because we were the AP students with creativity, and we appreciated the art of the prank. So when no one else stepped up to the reins, we decided it must be our duty to do it. So what we decided on was a premise that bleach, when poured on grass in a targeted area, kills that grass. And we also noticed that the baseball field out in front of our school was a perfect canvas for this premise. So we toyed around with some ideas, and what we settled on was a giant penis, 100 foot in length, just as a big fuck you to the school. So we got right to work on this idea. I actually used engineering software to come up with the plans for this penis. And I just wanted to make sure that everything was perfect. So, here's how it works. It all starts with the balls. You get a stake, you put it in the ground with a string, exactly the radius of the balls. And you walk in a circle with the bleach and make a perfect circle with the other circle here, connected by twice the radius of the balls. And I know what you're thinking. Brandon, how is this shaft going to be certainly perpendicular to the balls? And I'll explain. It's really quite simple. You just get twice the length of the radius, and you line it up so that it makes sort of a grid to orient the shaft. And then the head is just the same thing as the balls, but half a circle. It was perfect. It was my magnum opus, or better yet, my magnum penis. So we calculated how much bleach we needed, we got all the supplies, we ran a test run, and we were ready to go. It was me and a team of 6 other kids, and it was 1 a.m. the night we decided to do it. We were all dressed in black, and our driver, we had a designated driver, he picked us up, and we were listening to Mission Impossible theme song on the way there, just to get us all hyped up and ready to go. So we pull up to the school, and we start doing the plan, right? And it's going perfectly. The balls are done. We're ready to move on to the shaft. When suddenly, a cop car pulls in to the entrance of the school. Now, have you guys ever seen Toy Story? You know when Andy walks into the room and all the toys just drop wherever they're at? It's exactly what we did. We were the toys. The cops were Andy. We just dropped on the ground and waited and watched the cop. We didn't know if he saw us, but we saw him. And the cop went around the back of the school, and right when he was out of our view, we stood up and ran to the dugout and waited. And we waited. 5 minutes, 10 minutes passed. All our supplies were scattered on the field. We didn't want to leave because we needed to finish our masterpiece. And then the cop left. So what did we do? Did we run away? No, we went out there and we finished it like champs. We finished the dick, we called up our driver, we said, we're done, we gotta get out of here. And we got out, and we threw all our supplies in a dumpster, which was probably completely unnecessary, but it was just cool, and we're all about the aesthetic. It wasn't about what was necessary. In fact, unfortunately, it ended up raining that night, it poured, it stormed, and the dick didn't show up. But, on the Monday of the morning after the weekend where we did the prank, if you knew where to look and you looked closely enough, you could just see the outline of our magnum penis. Thank you.
I'll do it.